Okay, let's see. Let's stay 2 hours I have. So I start the countdown. 2 hours. Right, for now. Cool. So, see up here or not. Okay, okay. What I have to do is make some progress with this subscription that is never ending. Uh, right. So, okay, let's start from this detail where now, because this subscription has been deleted manually from the database, it's not found. I would like to say not just a error occurred, but the subscription was not found or something like that. That thing, because it's not a backend error in this case. The backend works. Okay, it's on localhost. I don't even know if it's running right now. It looks like it is, but it's been running for a couple of days now. So I think I better like restart it anyway. Okay. And the backend as well, it's been running for a while. No, it's off. The backend is off. Okay. So I'm not sure yet now. This error was perhaps a real error because it could not connect. However, I think it will still have error in case in which it does connect, but can't find the subscription. Let's have a look. So I have to do npm run. What's it called? I forgot. Serve. Okay, that starts the Firebase emulator. And in a little while, we should be able to try just reloading the page, see what happens. Yep, it does a successful connection network. Yeah, pending for a long time because the emulator is just starting. It's fine. Okay, then we get a 500 error. Okay, that's not okay. I'm not sure why. Let's have a look why. There's nothing in the response. Okay. Socket hang up. Mm, okay, I'm not sure if it was because the server was starting, so let's give it another go before investigating. Okay. I will have perhaps 7500, let's see. Takes a while. And it was the same 500 error. Okay, so let's investigate. So this is fetch interested, which I believe might be the new function. Let's see what we got here. Just been update interested. Is it fetch interested? No, it should be there. Okay. Let's close everything previously open, start fresh. Okay, that's the fetch interested. All right. No idea what's happening. First port of call is having a look at the logs for the backend. So, or even here, maybe there is something. Your function timed out 10 seconds. Ah, okay, that's why. But why does it take 10 seconds? Does not make sense. Let's see the logs. Emulators are ready. Emulator UI here. Okay, let's open that. Functions. Go to the logs page. Yeah, that's exactly what we saw in the terminal. All right. Why is it that takes 10 seconds? That's difficult to figure out. All right. So let's see. I think there is a pre request. This is this is this plugin. How to disable this plugin? Manage extension. off. Okay, now when we load again, yeah, with the filter of fetch, think fetch.js should not be there, but it is. Settings. Oh, hold on a second. Now it's 200. Why it took so long to get a 200? I don't understand. This fetch.js still there. I don't think that's come from me, but maybe it's something from Svelte. Okay, could be. But now this works. That's not good. And it took a bit of time, but not crazy. 1 second, 1.2 seconds. Oh no. Now I have no idea how to check this if it's a transient error. Only thing I can think about is restart the emulator and see from cold start if it's like just as low or not. I have to wait for it to start properly first. Where's my coffee? Oh no. Mm. Seems it's done. I might be waiting for no reason. Let's try to load this. I have some network issues. No. Okay, let's start it. Right. It took 5.77 seconds, which is kind of a long time, but it's kind of understandable for a cold start. I think sometime maybe in cold start it takes occasionally more than 10 seconds. I think that could be the case. So I think perhaps the limits I put on the function here, 10 seconds is too optimistic, and I should put 20 at least. And yeah, it's slow. There will be maybe sometime more than 10 seconds start, 5 seconds. The next load will be faster, but it won't show an error in this case. Okay, 1.41 seconds. And also to be noted, this interaction is coming from localhost when it's running on the data center with a direct connection to Firebase. It should be much faster in my view. Okay, so what I wanted to actually see is like if the subscription is not found, so for example in this case, then it shouldn't be an error, but it should be some kind of message clarifying that they can't find a subscription or something. Yeah, it says an error code, invalid request. That's not quite the right message for me. Yeah, right. It says invalid request. Technically, the request is totally valid. It's still an error. Um, it's not 400 because 400 happens when you didn't put the right input parameters. So like in this case, pass the request, yeah, then it's invalid request. However, the request is totally valid, but it's rejected. It's like a 403. If I want to be picky, yeah? So like not allowed or something like that, not authenticated. 403 meaning, double check, forbidden, understands the request, but refuse to authorize it. Yep. Okay. With that little change, now I should be able to, in the function, no, in this page, which is called manage subs, to display something of maybe still an error, but with a different message. Maybe I'm too picky, but this is called manage subs. And it's not here. This is the Firebase function. The web is here. It's a layout component, manage subs. Okay. All right. Yeah, so here I don't even check the status code, right? That is status is a number, right? Yeah, okay. If doc status is 403, because it can be 500, 403 or 400, but let's say 403 is special case. Yeah, face failure. And and it would be a failure also if it's anything that is not 200 in reality. But we want to change the error message for so let's see what error message is actually displayed. So when I go here and I check face failure, okay, the error message is just hard coded. Instead, let's change it to say error message. Don't know if I'm using camel case or, and there is no dollar in the interpolation, looks like. Okay, yeah, we're using camel case, it looks like. Maybe this different. Okay, so now we need to make a state variable called error message. I'm wondering if I should be called message instead, because I still have to display a message in case of success or not. Let's see. And no, because success will be kind of hard coded. There is only one success case. Okay, so we're gonna say let error message equal state, and can be empty string because I will populate it later when the error actually occurs. Okay, so if it's 200 is a failure. However, if it's for 3, so I checked before, I can set error message to email subscription not found. Right? And that should be the case. I don't know why all these errors. Maybe I was reloading the function. Yeah. Face failure return no need because it's checked afterwards. Otherwise, the error message is like more generic. An error something went wrong. Something went wrong. Okay, and I have to do it here, not in initialization, because we can cycle through these values. Entirely possible. So let's go check now let's ignore the timeout or whatever happened there because I was kind of keep on reloading the function. Let's try now. Restart. No message, but I think that's not a concern because it didn't happen yet. Okay, no message. That's definitely a concern. We go as a response invalid request. Well, what is the response header? What's the status code? I actually don't see it. Isn't status code a header? Oh, I can see here. Mm. Mm. Well, uh, let's try to go back. Error message. Oh, hold on. This is bad because there is a face failure with a message in that case. So I think we'll move this from here to here as a default message. Okay. And then we put a specialized message there. Oh yeah, at least, we made progress. However, I wasn't expecting that. I'm not sure why that happened. Uh, Sub ID is set and splitting on dot. You should have a length of 2. Uh, you know, uh, let's go ahead with the filter fetch and press it. It doesn't make sense. Why is it an invite request? So this check passed because I make the call. Otherwise, it wouldn't make the call. So I go here, fetch, and it calls this. And we go, if the response is not okay, we throw an error. Oh, so we never get, we actually never get here to check the status code because it already threw. Ah, so that's bad. It will still throw in case of connection not found, but we can't deal with this case correctly. So it's a different type of error. Let's remove this console log. We don't need it. It was from before. Okay, so the thing is, because we are checking afterwards, I should remove this check. That means I don't need this variable. And that means I don't need a wait because it's already returning a promise. Okay. And that means I don't need return. I can remove the curly braces, get rid of return. Okay, and we get this. So it's not much here, but it's encapsulating the URL and parameters. So I will keep it there. Okay, now let's see if this improves. No, it doesn't. Why it doesn't? Because this still return for I saw 400. Where did I see 400? Yeah, here. When I do this, I can't see it anymore. Then to see it again, okay, I close it and I can see the 400. Okay, I saw a 400, but it should be 403. So what's happening in the back end? Okay, yeah, let's check the logs first. Nothing there. Okay, let's see what we log. Probably nothing. So we'll have to be a little bit more cautious. 400 means if it fails here and pass, right? It goes invalid request. Go back here. Invalid request. So it says not get. Wait a second. Because the first thing would be the course check. Uh-huh. Yeah, so you put the course headers. Course, is this the does the cost, is the cost done for each function or headers? Yeah, there is a cost headers. So that's okay. But then we go here in parse request. We get the sub ID. It's just getting from the query string, which is this one. Okay. And then it check is the request a GET request, and that. So if that doesn't work, I want to put in the response for now for debugging purposes. This interpolating. I want to put the whole request as JSON stringify request. Let's have a close look of what we get. Okay. Now wait a second for reload. Wait a second for reload. Yep, there you go. Already looks like reload. We should have something here now. Okay. Here we go. Timeout 10 seconds. Hold on a second. I put 20 seconds. Why is still timing out at 10 seconds? Let's check. It was function options. Yeah, 20. Uh, 25, but I believe I need to restart the server. Now 500 was not what was happening before, by the way. So, ooh, this is nasty. Okay, see now. Ooh, that was quick. 404. That is perhaps, okay, it was not deployed yet. That's fair. On again. Okay, now slowly. Yeah, it has to go to two services, the secret manager and the Firebase. I believe that would be fast on when deployed. We'll check it because it's just doing two calls. There's no reason for taking that long. Let's see where I put my glass, my cup. Here, behind the laptop. There you go, 500 again. Timeout 5. Hold on. And it says 26 seconds and still time out. Aye, that's bad. Okay, so let's put, and it's difficult to trace. So let's put a little bit of login, sprinkle it around. Where is that is checking? Okay, pass request. It's not doing anything particular because this is all happen locally. So that should be fast. Let's go back. Corsair doesn't do anything particular. So let's say doc ID code valid. I don't know if I can do this. Let's import logger first. Import logger from, don't know, Firebase or something. Ah, maybe. See if that works. It looks like it does. Okay. This should be working, but should I say something? I don't know for now. This is like temporary. Then it does this. This is what should be slow, or this. Fetch doc by ID. Finds one document. Yeah. So this is the one that takes time. Once that's done, this is takes no time at all. So let's do logger info. And what we say is like, oops, not like that. Let's say 1 to identify easily. Info no indo 2 doc code, I don't know, for example, could be null. Yeah. Let's do this code. Let's use equal. Okay. And after there's another check where now we find a list of documents. Okay. Let's open like that. Okay. We had another file. That's at that point, let's log number 3. And, you know, maybe we output the email or the length of this list. Hold on. I don't know if I need to put something in here like something like that or what. So let's check how the logger works. What's happening with my internet today? Mm. Right, then view logs. Come on. Otherwise, we go with the I, where we say cascade, new chat, just chat SW1. Is this log line correct? Or do I need placeholder for the variables? Okay, that's a question. Well, that's things. Let's have a look here in the manual as well. And no, it looks like there isn't. Quite primitive logging anyway. Yeah. Let's see. Now we are using logging from cloud logging. That's Firebase. Yeah. So what? Is that Firebase functions logger or is it Firebase function 2? That's the old one. Is this old? Yeah, it's the old documentation. Let's go second gen. Eh, Google always go to the old ones. You have to be careful. I click that, but it takes long to load. And while it loads, right, I think that's the wrong answer from the AI. And let's give some context. It's for a Firebase cloud function. As logger, I am using this. Should I use something else or not? And how would your answer change with this context? And we have to wait. While we wait, we went to second gen. Okay. So import log, not logger. But then is this does logger log? This is really confusing. What the heck? It is import logger, but it's using it. Makes no sense. The documentation is documentation wrong too. Okay, let's have a look. Yeah, is the correct choice. The way you're using it's actually fine since before you told me not fine, yeah? Now unbelievable, yeah. You already had the context because the file was open, but anyway. Uh, since the Firebase logger accept multiple arguments. However, here is the two recommended approaches. Okay, this is one. And template literal approach clear in my humble opinion. Oh, is humble? Yeah, clear, less efficient, but perhaps better. Yeah, you're right. So let's go for it. it basically, it's not using the logger at all. It's just using TypeScript directly. Anyway, let's do that. So we put this in quotes. And we say doc ID equal. Do you really need a curly braces for a single variable? It looks like you do. Okay, that's not same in Flutter. Code equal. From the colorization, it looks like that you do, but who knows if the colorization is right, perhaps. Okay, so we got one login, okay. And let's do the second one. You fetch the document. So once you fetch the document, you should know the code, but we knew the code before. Hold on a second, this is not quite high. No, so this has to be interpolating query first, not query, interpolating quotes. Um, Yeah, we have to say, well, what if we can't find it? What happens? It returns null. Okay. It returns null. Ah, that's not okay, yeah, because no, it does return. Okay. But it should be written. So we display the code when it's validated. In reality, we knew already, but that could be null. So it's okay. And what else we have in document? We have the email that we didn't have before. So let's display the email instead of the code. The code was already known. Email can be null if the document is not found. Here is checking that the code corresponds, which should be because we already queried. No, we query only by doc ID, not by code. Okay. And then with that, we do the list. Okay, list length. Let's do that only. Would be as interested list dot length. Maybe. Okay, let's see what happened here. Yeah, it will return an array of subscription. Okay. That's already been awaited. It should be fine. Okay. So now, I think it's reloaded already right now. And with that, I can go back. My log is there, reload this page and see the new stuff in the log. Now it's taking too long again. But I see nothing where this is like one query, one query, one query, one query. Why does it behave like that? And maybe because my internet is dog slow today. It's connected to my mobile phone. Oh my god. And where is my mobile phone? It's not even here. I thought- wait. What's the streaming would be shit, man. Now if I disconnect my mobile phone, also the stream will fail. But I have to